And this time I didn't press start streaming.
We're back in. That was a bit of a jump scare.
I think that's pretty awesome.
Artwork.
Yeah, artwork. I think we're gonna get all the artwork. I'd be so proud of you. He's becoming...
Doesn't seem terribly difficult.
No, I've looked ahead. It doesn't seem that bad.
There was another game I was thinking about recently that would be something. Oh, Tunic. Not Tunic. No, it wasn't Tunic.
We rejected.
Oh, it was Crosscode. We were talking about Crosscode.
We were talking about Crosscode.
And that's a game where it.
Scatter.
I would actually be when I played it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where I'm motivated to like 100% just because I enjoy the thing it's asking me to do.
That's cool though, right?
Yeah. And so I think you would like it as well because it's not tedious, I would say. At least as far as I know. I don't actually know what's involved in 100%ing it, but
yeah.
It's mostly just finding all the secret chests and then documenting all the wildlife. I think that'd actually be pretty fun.
I'd be super down to play it. I want to start streaming more. I keep talking about it while we do these things, but then I just have this thing where when I play single player games for the first time, like I really like to watch the cutscenes and get into the story and just kind of like I put on like IT Crowd or something in the background, just like familiar noise or like old streams that I like, and I just kind of have a nice moment, you know, after school or whatever, after work, whatever. So for me, it can be hard to turn that into like performance time. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But I think I just get over it. But honestly, I think what's holding me back is just that I feel like I can't relax with it while I stream, but I totally I just should relax with it, right? Don't make it into like, I don't need to treat it like I'm hosting the Virginia. The Emmys. Virginia. I swore and it's only 2 minutes. It's okay, I'll bleep it out.
Fix it in post.
Say it, what should I say instead? Say Virginia. Or replace it with that word.
Wait, what? What did you even say?
It'll make more sense. Well, it won't make sense.
What are you thinking? These books have been perfectly...
Scattered! Ground. I've been grounded. Do you find yourself reading very often anymore?
Not as much as... Whoa.
Because you used to be like, wow.
Usually I like to read sci-fi novels when I go on trips. It's just hard to get a hold of English ones.
Around here, right? Or I'm sure for you, because you've read quite a few of them, when you look at the sci-fi section, there's things that you see that you're like, oh, I'm not interested in that.
Yeah, I pretty much have an exact idea of what I want to be reading because it's like my favorite authors will come out with new books. I read those. I should probably just bite the bullet and do like a Kindle.
There you go. It's hard though, right? Because you like that physical collection aspect of it, I'm assuming.
Not really. I like reading from a physical book, but we've talked about this before. I hate the size of English language books.
Oh, they're ridiculous.
Just so unnecessarily big.
Coming from a different perspective, they're interesting because they're so non-uniform. But like in Japan,
what am I supposed to be doing?
Every book is like, well, looks like you can trip into there.
Can I?
Nah, I just the little warning sign.
Oh yeah.
But I do think this is part of the puzzle, right? What if you stack them again? What happens? It's probably the same thing, but
it'd just be blocked off, right?
I think so. Pages were stacked.
Stacked on the ground?
Yeah.
These ones? Oh, and then I pulled them over?
Yeah.
Genius.
That's what I'm thinking. It's the Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice Words right there. It's worthy of a slime if I say so myself.
The Japanese books are so...
Where did they come from?
Such a nice, pleasant size for you to carry around in your pocket.
They're very uniform, though. I like that. If you have a bookshelf, they have a few different sizes, right? But like
they're all uniform, right? Yeah.
Right. But that being said, I hate Switch games.
Really?
Nintendo Switch games are the worst. The worst.
Why? Because it's a giant box for a tiny cartridge?
No, the thing I don't like about them is very specific. As I buy too many video games, probably. But I really like collecting video games, and when I put them on my shelf, I love that it makes like this mural or collage of things I'm interested in.
Yeah.
I like having like, this is just games that I've 100%ed or completed or that I find very dear to my heart. When I line up Switch games,
they look the same.
They're all red.
Yeah.
They're all red.
That's all they are.
That's all they can be. We got a Switch game right here.
That's all they can be.
It's just red. So you line up 100 of these on a shelf, and you look like it's like the loneliest candy store. Like, yeah, we have Twizzlers. That's all you get. Speaking of Twizzlers, I've been giving out licorice at my class because I got some.
Is it liquor?
I've been handing out liquor.
Liquor in my class.
No, I've handed out licorice in my class, like some Twizzlers and stuff that I got from my buddies in the States. And nobody's heard of licorice here. And I don't even think there's a different word for it.
But they probably had it, right?
No, they've never had it before. Every time they eat it,
okay.
they're like, I've never tasted something like this.
Interesting.
And what I was mentioning to them is like, licorice is interesting because there were some people that didn't like it, right? Because it has that like waxiness to it.
Oh no, he
You don't
said
wanna cramp your
we.
style. No, that's like
Will stay the royal we. Me and my hat. Me and my headband, dude.
He's sick like that. No, they mentioned they never had it before. But you know how like the show Licorice Recoil?
Yeah.
popular
I haven't
last year.
seen it, but I know.
But
about
you know,
it.
right?
Yeah.
Is that not from licorice? What is licorice? Isn't that just Japanese them trying to say licorice? Licorice.
Well, I don't know. They tend to invent words out of nothing, and people just sort of go with it. If it's in katakana,
Breaking the illusion. Japan is amazingly innovative, and
they know everything.
he's shattering the illusion. It's funny, like I forget if I mentioned it on our show before, but I go to school. Haha. Haha. School.
School's cool.
It's alright. I'm over it. I'm super over
It's okay.
it. No, it's very interesting. But a lot of my school like is in regards to like animation and stuff, right? And a large majority of the programs we're using, like we're using Motion
Jot
Builder
made
right now,
his way
an
up the
Autodesk
steep steps.
product like Maya. People will be more familiar with Maya, I think. Everything's in English. And most of my class is just the teacher explaining to all the students, basically except me, what the English means in Japanese. And it's so funny because it becomes a different type of course. We're not even learning about animating. We're learning how to parse
what these English words mean.
Yeah, how do you parse the menus?
I'm sure programming education in Japan is actually
I took a web
pretty
design
similar.
class,
Yeah.
and it was that.
I
The
love
whole thing
Plucky,
was that.
Plucky, Squire.
Humgrump.
This is the main villain.
Yeah, look
I
at
think we're about to beat the game.
it's over. It's over. I hate you. It's my favorite line from Star Wars. That's the best line.
Is that Final Fantasy 16?
Yeah, you know,
Toggle.
that's a different voice. Toggle.
I hate
Dimitri,
you.
I hate you. This is slightly different.
Why does he hate Torgal?
No, he doesn't hate. He hates everybody but Torgal and Jill. And I don't know. I think that's one of the disconnects I get from 16 is that Clive is a very decent human being.
Yeah.
But you get the feeling that after the initial time skip that he's like bitter and is over it. Like he's like the world isn't worth saving kind of thing. And then he immediately finds that goodness in him again. And then he's just a good dude again.
Final Fantasy 16 spoilers, by the way.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I liked Final Fantasy 16.
You did.
I didn't jive with everything that it did. This is the story of our lives. Sorry, I'm just talking over.
He's a bad guy. He's got a book.
Land of Mojo. Is a setting in a
He's
storybook.
revealing the twist, which
If
we
you
knew all
flip that
along.
page over and over again, he punches more times. If you will, it's a book within the book. He read the book.
It's very interesting. You and the witch girl venturing through the land. He knows who she is.
Well, what's the voice you give to Humgrump?
Meeting up with the mountain troll.
I think that's pretty on point.
Making your way here to meet me.
Can you pitch it up like three octaves? Like an absurd
This
amount.
guy has too much dialogue. Can we fight already? Oh, okay.
I think it's fine.
What?
What is this? It's coming from inside me.
That was very sudden.
Do you watch Tropic Thunder?
I saw it. Yes.
There's a scene where like they're still filming the movie, and they have a scene where like one of the guys gets like gutted, or like he gets shot, and he's picking his intestines out of his stomach, and it's all like fake. Like they give him props, but he's like, "What is this?" Like it's horrible, but like because it's like making fun of movie filming prospect, like the process. It's very meta.
I
but,
feel like yeah,
it's quite funny.
that scene disturbed me perhaps.
Yeah, it bothered me a lot. But I think the things that used to bother me, I find very humorous now. You know what I mean?
Interesting. It's a one way of coping. Yes.
You are coping.
Single sticking time.
Oh, I like that face. That was a good melty face. Angry, melty guy.
No wrong. Always
This is
victorious.
very meta
I
as
hate
well. Clive?
No, sorry, Annie. I hate you.
Mosquito in my cardigan.
I like the idea that the only thing that my neighbors will ever hear when I raise my voice is, I hate you. And they're like, oh, Anakin. And I say it again, like, Clive.
Wait, is it Anakin?
Yeah.
From...
So, you know episode 3 where he becomes Chicken Nugget Anakin? Do you not call him Chicken
No,
Nugget?
I hate... Yeah.
Okay. I hate
Sorry. I think... Yeah.
Like, he's crawling out of the lava,
Yes.
and Obi-Wan's like, give it up, and then he's like,
like,
why are you?
what does he say?
Like, his eyes are like rolling into his head.
I don't remember that line.
I think
But it's
pretty
very funny when you say it.
I get a kick out of it. Plucky Squire.
We're gonna leave the book.
Have you watched any movies lately? The last thing I went to was when we went to Dune 2.
Dune 2.
No, I watched Deadpool.
Whoa!
There was
shit!
another. Or does this count as another art style?
This
or
is
not
the second
really?
one that I mentioned before.
Actually, that's a really cool twist. I didn't think we were going that.
Look at that beer in the background.
Did you think we were going? I thought it was a beer for a second too, but I'm pretty sure it's not a beer. I think it's like art
I
supplies.
can't sword anymore.
You can't tell me that's not. Trading cards! I think it's Varga.
Yeah, because we...
Who do you think is going to get that?
The single star on the...
David's going to get that.
Can I jump up here? I can.
This is very cool. I'm once again engaged. Probably should have bought all the power-ups before they took the world away.
Oh,
huh?
God, yeah. You're right. Surely we'll go back.
I feel it. No, it's very cool. Oh,
Secret?
that's where I would have put one.
No secret.
Or do you think that'd be too unfair? It's a bit unfair, isn't it?
No, it's fine.
No, I love it. You got a lunchbox and Plucky Squire.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever's
Little
here
mouse.
loves the Plucky Squire. I like the mouse. Where's the mouse? Give us the
I think
mouse.
all of this paint, do you think he painted the books?
Maybe it's the person that makes the books.
Maybe.
I like to think that it's a person who likes these books so much that they started making their own books.
That's better.
I think that's cuter, right? Than just like another day in that office.
Plucky Squire.
My dry wife doesn't. It's like, whoa.
What? What? I haven't been able to interact
Do you like
with
watercolors?
anything. Watercolors are cool, but they're very hard to work with, right?
So hard.
As someone with very little artistic talent, that's just what I hear.
I have very little artistic talent, and I can tell you
More
that.
than I do, though.
It's hard for me.
Yeah.
I haven't used them in forever, though. I think I used them last when I was probably in elementary school. Maybe middle school. Did you feel that you pull away from art classes pretty quick? Like I did art class in high school, but it stopped being like,
Hey,
let's
okay.
make fun things for you to show
Open the
people
lunchbox.
in your life, and started becoming more like, let's study perspective, but not in a way that will interest you necessarily. Like, I think you need to do the fundamentals. Grapes? Yeah. Whoa!
It's Paige.
Oh.
Do you remember Paige?
I was talking. with
She
Paige.
told us to go into a cave, I think.
She did
I
this?
think
She set you up?
No.
No,
The
she's cool.
cave,
She's
the cave.
cool. She's cool.
She's cool. Shouldn't really be out here. Humfrum's magic.
I only just realized that his name is Jot because you jot down.
Yeah.
Didn't come together. I thought he was like Southeast Asian or something.
And Paige. That didn't occur to me until just now.
Paige is just the lady at the office.
What?
What? I'll try to find one.
What do we? Oh, so
What do you think you can do with the carrots? Because they have big arrows over
Right.
them.
Grapes?
Don't play with your food. Are you a grapes guy? Green grapes?
Not so much.
I love green grapes. You should give me your green grapes.
If I had any,
If you're not about them.
I don't have any.
What about
You mean like at lunch?
in Japan, like muscat?
A little better.
So I used
Grapes
to.
and apples are not fruits I'm a fan of. I
Really?
will say, yeah. They make my stomach feel weird.
Oh, I mean they're probably because of the high acid content.
Swirly
Right?
green. Well, really, it must be because of high acid content.
But isn't it?
I have no idea.
Like
Wouldn't like an orange be more acidic though, or something? Like
no, but the skin of grapes and the skin of apples is.
Oh,
highly
oh,
acidic.
is it? Maybe that's
Yeah.
why then.
That's why like so
You
I
peel them.
I did it. Yeah, I did a farm stay in Japan when I was a study abroad type of thing, and they put us on a shiitake farm. It was very interesting. But another one of our groups went to like a muscat farm, and they brought us their massive grapes. It was like huge. It was awesome. It was heaven. But they were like, I wanted to eat one, and these are normally quite expensive, right? But they were like, just eat as much as you want. I'm like, this is the best day ever. Like, it was why I like fresh food and stuff. They're like, peel the skins because we grew them so big that they're too acidic. You'll upset your stomach.
Yeah.
So that was the first time I peeled a grape to eat it.
You just peel with your hands, right?
Yeah. They were pretty. It was pretty big though, so it wasn't so hard to work with. This is Sleepy Mouse.
He's got an item.
Bunford. Sleepy Rabbit. He's too sleepy to converse.
Oh, I bet he wants a grape.
You think it's the grape?
Maybe I can bring items between
Are you really thinking it's the grape?
Maybe the carrot? Oh. You might like a grape.
You might like the grape. I think rabbits would like grapes. Yeah, what if, that's the
Usually it
twist.
takes me for a second. Maybe like, oh,
Exceptional.
he's dunking on me. You really think it's the grape? They probably should be a carrot. Eh? You like this?
Well, maybe he likes
So hungry, but that food item you have, not really into it, honestly. Really? He doesn't like grapes. Probably because
Pretty
of the
sure-
high acid content.
I'm pretty sure rabbits like everything that you put in front of them. You know, when I had a hamster when I was in elementary school, I used to buy him these for treats, like instead of it as regular food. I bought him these strawberry flavored tablets. Oh, it's so
He
cute.
loves it.
But I was such a dickhead. I bought him these tablets. They're sized for rabbits. They're big, but I was like, I like strawberries. He likes strawberries too. Instead of getting the hamster-sized food, I was like, no, but this is what I would want. So I got him that. It's for the wrong species. I don't think it matters. I really don't think it matters. He's got big cheeks, but like the fact that my thinking was like, I should buy him what I want is like, I was not ready to be a parent at that time. Probably not now either.
Wait, so you bought the hamster the rabbit-sized food?
Yes.
Okay.
Because-
Did he eat it?
Yeah, I mean, he needs food.
Did he get like massive?
No, I used it. It was very much like they were just treats. It was like, you know, like you get for like a dog when they're like, oh, good boy, kind of thing. But when do you do that with a hamster? Just all the time, I guess. Like, good job being a hamster.
Whoa.
That's cool. I really like hamsters though. I like rabbits too. Have you ever watched when rabbits thump? They're like, I've seen people that like have videos of their pet rabbits where like they thump when they're angry. So it's like a video zoomed in of it in the corner, and like they're like they call like the rabbit's like Martha. They're like, Martha, are you okay? It was like, poof. It was like,
Wait, it just thumps like once?
yeah, like to communicate.
Really?
And it's like, are you mad? And it was like, doof. Like it's so humanizing. It's very cute. I like it. I should do that. I should just like my whole weight just like smash down into the ground every time I'm upset. Like, whoa.
It's very easy to understand, I feel like.
Yeah, isn't that cool though? I don't know if that's actually the signal they're getting across or if it's just like I just thump, bro.
I just thump, bro. Just leave me alone.
It seems like you need like a little platform, right?
Right, yeah.
You think a grape would be
Grape? Grape could solve this problem. Oh, maybe that one up there, huh?
There you go. But how do we get up there? Probably a similar method. They've only taught us how to go up things with turning into a 2D guy. Or you just go over there, yeah. Can you jump that? Not really. It's a little too high. That like eraser on the other side.
Oh, we can go this way. Eraser? This one?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
Okay. Oh, they didn't tell us we had climb yet.
Nope.
Yeah. Nope. No, sir.
Like the little feather in.
Do you find edge climbing is really hard to work around when it comes to like a game where the goal is platforming because it adds too much like leniency? It's like as long as you can hit the ledge of something, you get up. So it changes the dynamics of the platforming a lot.
That's true. I'm trying to think of a 2D game where...
I'm trying to think as well. I feel like this has come up in games where platforming wasn't the main thing, but because they had that, it trivializes a lot of the platforming.
Isn't it like in... Not Super Metroid, but like the next one, I think you can...
Fusion? Is Fusion... Well, I'm thinking Fusion is GBA.
I think it is Fusion, actually.
Okay.
You do latch onto the ledges.
I never owned Fusion.
I never played it. I only played a little bit of it.
Not owning Fusion is like a big demerit to my GBA library.
Really? It's a pretty big
I think
one,
so.
right?
I'm pretty happy with my GameCube, GBA, PS2, Xbox Original, 360, and PS3 collections, and Wii. But I'm missing some like really key things that I just never got into when I
I
was a
was
kid.
more of a Zero Mission fan than I was a Fusion fan.
Oh,
Those were both on the same... Those are both GBA games, right?
little GBA guy.
Yeah?
I didn't have any Metroids on GBA. I started getting Metroid on GameCube,
Okay.
like with
Prime?
yep. Scared my balls off.
Prime?
as a kid.
The first one?
Yeah, it was a little even just the beginning. I didn't make it very far. I think I was just very scared all the time. It simply wouldn't do.
Oops.
Ah!
That was a terrible.
It didn't. You'd almost rather take the damage hit and just let me keep going.
Yeah.
How do you like this game now that they've opened it up into the 3D?
I liked the 2D more so far. This is neat. I like the idea.
I like the idea of this more, but I'd
Well,
probably
be
gameplay-wise, the
too
2D
judgmental
was more solid, maybe.
That silly game about. I think this is like the whole, the stick, right? Is you're
Yeah, but
you're a
even
2D guy who turns 3D sometimes.
I think they did a really good job with the modeling is like awesome. After I'm in charge of a group project for my thing right now, right? And trying to get good models put together is like taking so much time. So when I see like even just these little paint things, like God, I wish I had that in my
Stealth.
Ooh. Are you a stealth game fan?
Metal Gear. I am a huge stealth game fan.
Whoa, I never knew that.
Yeah. There you
Yeah.
go.
He's on you. Book it.
Stealth games are weird though. There's a lot you could get into when you talk about them because
You know what we should do.
there's like all different kinds of levels of how like puzzle stealth it is versus how like action stealth it is.
Sure.
Like, does it matter if you get caught? Can you just fight your way out, or is it like?
Crisis really introduced that with like Crisis 2. They're like, will you sneak or will you kill them all?
Yeah, that's like a
Crisis
Dishonored
3.
thing as well.
Here, before we move forward, why don't we do a little bit of next time on many
Oh
games?
yeah, here we go.
We can talk more about stealth games and roll that dice.
Woo! I got a fourth.
Thanks for hanging out. Check us out again whenever the next one goes up.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, I knocked over the dominoes.
Oh my God, he solved it. He solved it mid-episode. You're supposed to stop playing.
I stopped.